And Kevin, you never been KO'd in the UFC, and you never been KO in your entire career, actually. So how special is this record for you, considering even champions like Max Holloway or Volkanovski get KO'd in their journey?
Yeah, no one's immune to it. I've been fortunate to not get that big shot landed on me, and but I've had fights where I've lost that I felt like I had more to give, and I'd almost rather have gone KO'd than lose a fight that I felt like I could have given more.
Mhm.
And I've had some of those, and those ones will sit with you. So at least the KO, you gave it everything you had. You just got clipped, and there's no shame in that. It's like you're going in there, you're putting everything on the line. Anything can happen, and if you give it, you got to be able to take it. But I've been fortunate in my career that I haven't had that happen to me yet, and I don't plan on having it happen to me anytime soon.
Yeah, yeah. Is there any special training or secret that you do so you cannot get KO'd in your fight?
No, I just no, and my style is it's definitely aggressive as well. So it's that killer be killed style as well. Like anybody can get clipped. The more you open yourself up to go for the kill, sometimes you're opening the door to get KO'd yourself when you go out there and try to risk it getting it. So anything can happen, man. Mixed martial arts is a crazy game. That's why we all love it. And we got a good fight ahead of us, man. Steve Garcia always looks for that finish. I know that's what he's gunning for is another early finish. And I'm looking to go out and put an end to both of our streaks come Saturday night.
Yeah. Calvin, obviously I'm going to ask you about the fight against Max Holloway. How do you place that fight in your career?
I mean, I have a record now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, most strikes absorbed in a fight. But I'm proud to say that I finished that fight the way I started it on my own 2 feet. You know, I know a lot of people that would have took a knee in that situation, and that's not me. It's you got to kill me to get me out of there. You got to land that KO shot. You got to earn it. So it's funny that I get a lot of people stopping me in the streets and mentioning that fight, saying that it inspired them. I'm like, I wish it would have been some of my knockouts would have been the ones that inspired them, but instead they like that one. They like to see a guy fight for what he wants and not willing to take a knee for anybody, and I respect that. I get that, and it's all part of the journey, man.
Yeah, yeah. And how do you feel right after the fight, Kelvin? Do you realize what you just
Oh,
done?
that fight.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, I was pissed. I was the next day I was on the treadmill, kind of getting in a workout, and they like that's not good for you. But I was just so frustrated. I wanted to, you know, um, we're chasing that life on the other side of a win. Like you said, every time we step in there, we put it all on the line, and I have big aspirations, man. So to have a setback was frustrating, but it also sets the tone for training moving forward. And sometimes through setbacks, you're able to achieve more than you ever would should things have gone right the first time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Even the president, Dana White, afraid that you were going to get killed in the
Yeah.
fight against Max Holloway. Do
Yeah.
you realize how dangerous the situation at that time?
Do I think it was dangerous?
Yeah,
No, like I said, I was pissed I didn't get my hand raised, and like for where I'm at now is like I'm still looking for round six, but I take nothing away from Max. Max is a beast. I'm a fan. To see what he's done in the sport, and you see how brutal the game is. The guy got arguably one of the best knockouts in UFC history against Justin Gaethje at UFC 300, a weight class up, gets the
yeah,
BMF belt, and then loses by KO for the first time to Taporia. You can't get high with the highs or low with the lows in this sport. And it's a good metaphor for life. When you think you're untouchable, you think things can't go wrong. That's when they're going to go wrong. And when you think they'll never, turn in your favor, sometimes that's when they do. So it's like you just got to always keep a positive mindset through the good and the bad, and take things one day at a time, stay in the present moment, and that's what I try to do. Even if I was coming off a win, I'd be focused on Steve Garcia and not my last fight. So
yeah, yeah,
win, lose, draw, none of that matters. It just matters against me, Steve Garcia, Saturday night when they shut that cage door.
yeah, yeah. And Calvin, of all your fights, which one do you think you can say that this is the best performance of Calvin Kattar?
I like all the first round knockouts because
Mm.
I'm happy to get out of there early. We don't get paid by the minute. So I'm happy to get out of there early. but I will say that the one fighting at TD Garden was probably one of the most special. That's my hometown, and to get a finish in front of everybody at home, a third round finish, it was a great experience. And then I got a bonus when it mattered the most. The bonus was 2 times the money I was getting paid for the fight, so
Yeah,
it meant the most. You know, I fought. I got a big win at home, got a knockout. I got a performance bonus, and I was able to get a new car that I desperately needed at the time.
yeah. And so this next one is going to be finish fight too.
I'm just looking to get my hand raised, but you know, yeah, I'm always looking for the finish as Steve Garcia. So, like I
Yeah.
said, I think it makes a fun one for the fans, and I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to put on a show Saturday night.
Okay. Calvin, thank you for your time.
Thank
Good
you.
luck on
Good
your
talking
fight.
to you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Terima kasih sudah menonton. Silakan subscribe, like, dan jangan lupa komen di bawah ya Bola Spotter.